ちは、西岡です。今日はちょっとジョー・ミルマン選手に来ていただきました。Hello, Milman.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
I think everybody know about you now, but can you tell a little bit about you?
Yeah, look, my name's John Millman. I am from Australia, in Brisbane, Australia, and I'm a tennis player. I'm a tennis player.
What is your ranking now?
To be honest with you, I'm not totally sure.
Okay.
It'd be in the 50s maybe. I don't keep an idea actually on my ranking too much. I try to win some tennis matches and hopefully my ranking takes care of itself.
You have a great week a couple weeks ago in Japan Open, and made it's first time final in 500s?
In the 500, my first time final. So I actually think the key for that was a couple of weeks before that. I actually played a challenger in Kaohsiung.
Okay.
And I went on and actually won that one. And so going into the Rakuten Open, I felt like I had lots of matches underneath me. And as you know, I've played a lot in Japan on the challenger circuit.
I played with you in Kobe time. You killed me.
But he actually then beat me at Cincinnati. So, it goes in circles. But yeah, I've obviously played a lot in Japan, so I feel very comfortable there. I played, I reckon, Kyoto maybe like 6 or 7 times. Kobe, like you mentioned, Yokohama, Toyota.
Right.
So
you came many times in Japan.
I love it, and I love the place. And so when I came to Tokyo, it was my first time at the Rakuten Open. But when I came there, I felt very comfortable. I have great support there. I think the Japanese tennis fans are incredible. They don't just support you through that tournament, but you always have a few loyal supporters that, are messaging you on social media a lot and really getting behind you throughout the year. So I feel very much at home there, and obviously it was a pretty cool week, especially where it started, because I was down match points first round, qualies. But it was such a fun week and one that I'll remember for a long time.
What is your favorite Japanese food?
Oh, I really like gyoza. I love gyoza. And
I love too.
I had a fair few of them, and I also really like, I don't know what the word is in Japanese, but Japanese barbecue.
Yakiniku.
Yakiniku. I love that. We did that a couple of times too. I love Japanese food. I think it's awesome, and I think it's good that you can eat a lot, but you still feel light, as you know, like when we go
oily, right?
When we go to America, when you have a meal in America,
French fries,
and by the end of it you walk out and you're nearly rolling out
right.
But in Japan I think you can eat a lot, and I actually thought the food at the court was great this year. So that was my key to success.
Very happy for that. So what is the plan for next year?
Look, it's a bit up in the air to begin with because we've got the ATP Cup. Now I'm not in the top 2 singles there, so either I start at the ATP Cup or I start in Doha. A bit unfortunate being from Brisbane and have to go to Doha to start the year, but look, I hope it's always really cool that we get to play our first Grand Slam at the Australian Open. I think that's a real crowd favourite and players' favourite, one of their favourite tournaments.
Yes, my favourite.
It's good. It can be pretty hot, so I'm hoping to have a pretty good pre-season in Australia, in Brisbane, where I live. And hopefully just get the momentum going at the start of the year. We all know as a tennis player how important it is to get that momentum really early. And hopefully I can do that and can be in Japan a little bit later on.
Thanks. Where are you going to training off season?
So I do all my training in Brisbane. After Davis Cup, I plan to go on holiday for 1 week.
Where are you going?
We're going to go to Nusa Dua in Bali, down the bottom of Bali.
It's nice.
It'll be really nice. So I'm looking forward to that. As you know, as a tennis player, we don't get much time off.
Right, that's a very tough thing.
And as an Australian tennis player, and probably a little bit like yourself, from being from Japan, we have to travel so much because we don't have too many tournaments in our home area. So we have to travel a lot, so I think that it'll be really exciting to be able to get home, do my pre-season at home in Brisbane after.
Ready for relaxing and ready for the next year.
100%, and that's the key. That's why you go on a bit of holiday, to kind of mentally refresh more than anything else. Let the body, the expense. I'm getting older now. You got to remember, Yoshi. I'm 30 now.
No, yet.
So let that settle a little bit and get ready for hopefully a really good pre-season.
Wonderful. So
one question for you. What's your image of Yoshi?
Oh, Yoshi is a bloody tough player. We've had a couple of really big battles here, and my impression of Yoshi is that he is going to make you win a match. You know, you move extremely well. You create angles out of nowhere at times, and I think it's the biggest compliment I can say is people know that when you're going to walk on the court, it's going to be a physical battle, and I kind of like to play that type of tennis too. So. I really like to engage in that type of match. I think we just even played 2 sets in Cincinnati, and it was pretty physical then.
Right.
You ended up going on to play a great tournament, which
Yes,
is
I
good,
had it.
which was really good to see. But we all know that it's always going to be physical when you play against you. Cover the court extremely well. You're one of the quickest players out there, and it helps that you're a lefty too, because it's a little trickier playing against the lefties.
Thanks. That's my strength. Hopefully we meet again on the court.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Or if not in a match, definitely I love practicing with you.
Yes, please.
Maybe a last message to the Japanese crowd?
Yeah, arigato gozaimasu. Unfortunately, that's the extent of my Japanese, but thank you so much for the support that not just you give me, but all of us tennis players. You makes it a real treat to come and play in Japan, and can't wait for the next time I'm there.
Thank you very much, Bruno.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Arigato.